hard work, dedication. BoxingVoice.com. They were this TV. He's the best.
Win, lose, or draw, we coming to fight. Can't nobody take that away. We're coming to fight.
They do what they can. I do what I want. When you look at how he throws that left hook, it starts out really low. We're going to see what kind of character he is.
The left and right by Maidana. And it's all Marcos Maidana here. A lot of those punches off his shoulder. I think anybody out there listening or key, anybody think that that's a dangerous deal to make. I think it's perfect. That's it.
Can you be strong for 15 minutes? Can you? Listen, the concentration leaves it a little bit. Pick it up. Pick it up!
Some things about we got to deal with the body shots. I don't think you want to be that close to us. He's talking about letting the left hook go, then you take the left hook. Let's get that done.
Look, the fire's coming. Are you ready for the fire? No, we're firemen. We are firemen! The heat doesn't bother us. We live in the heat. We train in the heat.
BoxingVoice.com.
Let's get that done.
Danny, how much of the difference is it for you at this weight? Yeah, I'm working out. I lost like 35 everybody to the three.
Puerto Rico, Miguel Ángel.
BoxingVoice.com.
We're not going to do that. We're going to take this fight against Keith. We're going to get less than you, Keith, but we're going to get more the second time. So go ahead and make it 2 times.
BoxingVoice.com. My job is to focus on boxing, going out there being the best that I can be.
All right, you men listen to these my instructions. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands. I want you to touch gloves now, man. You're boxing at the bell. Let's go.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
Saturday, I think somebody's going to get stalked. We don't know who, but, I'm pretty confident in myself. I'm ready.
Yes.
BoxingVoice.com.
Yes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another special edition. And man, I love the way that word rolls off my tongue. Special. We're here. It's actually Sunday morning on the eve of what probably everyone is going to be calling the knockout of the year. But we're not going to get into too much of that. We're not going to break down fights and say what was done right and what was done wrong. We just want to hear from you guys. We want to hear what's your reaction after we give you our reaction. So, that being said, let me head on over to the Garden State.
What's up, man? Yeah, I just want to say I saw fight too.
Stay focused. Stay working my day. Nice boxing voice.
I saw fight too.
Oh, damn. I'm going to start like this. Listen to the jazz first. Khan. Ooh, one shot put him down. But I was Team Khan from the beginning to the end, and I am still Team Khan. I'm not like Mario. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. I cannot put my logo with the phone number on it. There's something up with my, my system. I just want to say one thing though. It is all business. In the end, I was getting all these tweets, and the Black Eagle on the Tecate commercial looked like a crow, and that was representing Canelo. Triple G was there. He is confident. Khan was confident that his speed would affect
Canelo, and it did, and everybody knows that.
Enrique, obviously you haven't slept yet, and I get you, but we do have another host that needs to be introduced before you could go into this breakdown that we said we weren't going to
I
do.
wasn't gonna break down. I was just
all the way to
go
Florida, to
go
the
to Florida.
Sunshine State, since we just left the Garden State. Matt Luzzy, tell me, you were in an
Matt
environment
Luzzy.
where there was a party, obviously. There were some young, fresh, boxing, casual fans around. What did they think when they seen this man go down like a ton of bricks or a sack of potatoes?
Well, Matthew Luzzy, BoxingVoice.com. Everyone was freaking out. Everybody was just saying how Khan looked good. Keep this up. You know, he won the first 2 rounds clearly, but I mean, it's kind of hard to call it the knockout of the year when it's two. It was just a great shot by Canelo. Great way to end the pay-per-view card. Probably going to be the most fought pay-per-view card of the year. So
I don't think
what
so.
I was most impressed of, what I was most impressed about was the fact that Canelo seemed so concerned. I mean, immediately dropped down to his knees and he was hovering over Khan, and you know there was a lot of concern in all of us because
that was heartfelt.
Khan head canvas. I mean, it was like whoa. So you know, it was really. It was a good fight while it lasted. You know, again, we don't want to break it down much, but Khan, you know, in some people's scorecard, without a doubt, he should have been up at least the first 3, if not first 2, third one going to Canelo, maybe the fourth coming back to Khan. Really depends on how you scored it. But, you know, he did better than most of us expected, I think. I think he did better than most of us expected. But us hardcores, you know, we decided, hey, this guy, he isn't going to make it to the 12th round, and ultimately that is what happened. So anyone that can't call in, we're going to be taking your reactions from the chat. Don't put it in the chat just yet because we're going to get to our callers. Remember, you can Skype us as well at the Boxing Voice or at Nest the Kids. What's going on, Enrique?
Can I do my thing one more time, please?
Yeah, I mean, go for it.
Before the callers come in? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the way I felt. I was really applauding every time Khan won. Round 1, round 2, round 3, and maybe round 4. But when it happened in round 6, it was like, Ricky! Exactly. I was so heartbroken about Khan. But be real, though. Be real. You know, a lot of you guys are smart. Khan is not a major opponent for Canelo. You know, he's not major. So don't put him on this pedestal. I really appreciated Virgil Hunter. I really appreciated Khan's post-fight interview, as well as I did Canelo's, you know. But at the end of the day, Canelo weighs a certain amount of pounds fight night, and as he does going to the fight. Khan does not. Khan is not that weight class, so he is not major. In Hollywood, there are different tiers, and you get different amount of paydays when the tier movie is shot and you work on it. You have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and then you have major. Canelo is major. Khan is like tier 3. So let's be real. I appreciated the fight. I appreciated the tweets, and it was a great-ass fight. Thank you.
Well, I'm not even sure if it's much about he's not top tier casual. It's just he's not top tier at that weight. You know, Khan's a great fighter.
Right.
But,
so why are we praising Canelo?
Well, we're not. No one's praising Canelo. I mean, I think most people actually had Canelo down in this fight. I think you're going to hear a lot of people actually come after Canelo.
I'll say that me personally, if Canelo didn't do what he just did, yeah, I probably was going to have a lot of criticism for him because, you know, he was being outboxed. He was being outboxed.
Absolutely.
And up until about maybe the 3rd round is when he finally decided to try and cut the ring off and started landing some body shots. But again, we're not going to break that down. We gave our immediate reactions. We're going to head on out over to the streets. And hopefully you guys got something good to say. I think 209, man, I don't know. This could be a new 209. It could be an old 209. But if it's an old 209, it might be Jay Corpus. And he hardly ever calls unless it's something big, right? So let's see. 209, talk to me.
209. Was it a Ricky moment or was it a Rocky moment? Adrian. 209. If not, move on.
All right. Well, let's go. 813. 813. Talk to us.
Yo, this Randall from Tampa, fellas. How y'all doing?
Randall.
Randall up late with the boxing voice. You see, you always know your friends by the sound of their voice. And Randall, you being up at this late, you definitely love us, and we love you back. Talk to us.
He's hype. He's hype.
Yes,
Ricky or Rocky?
I missed the fight. I'm on the road. I'm about 30 minutes from the house, man. I've been all over Florida today. But my reaction is when I got the text from my partner, it wasn't surprised. Like, Khan matches up well with Canelo because Khan never been outboxed by anyone who fights off the back foot. Canelo is a counterpuncher. So the fact that Khan won early rounds, even though I ain't watched the fight, it played out just how I saw it in my mind. So, but the thing about it is, Canelo matches up well with Khan because Canelo can counterpunch and Khan don't got no damn chin. So even without seeing the fight, I felt like Khan would win early rounds, but it would be only a matter of time before he got caught. And the thing about Khan is I knew if Khan won early rounds, he would get a little bit overconfident, and I felt that he would make a mistake. Now, listening to you guys, y'all said that actually Canelo started pressing the action and coming forward. It's interesting. So I can't wait to get home and try to find someone upload it so I can watch it tonight. But, you know what I'm saying? I have more thoughts about the fight when I get tomorrow night's show. But, man, thank you for the spontaneous show. I just want to listen to people's reactions. Like I said, I have to see the fight.
Well, thank you for calling. Hey, Ness, just by him saying I can't wait to get home and find the fight, I don't think this is a high pay-per-view number. 500, 600.
Because he's gonna check YouTube like every
Yo,
other.
I'm trying to watch the fight again too, man. I'm looking right now.
I recorded the fight.
I recorded it too.
All right, so you bought it. So that's two versus two. So if there's $1 million split in half, that's 500,000.
I'll tell you something, dude. As I started, dealing more in boxing, I noticed
I'm a hater.
there's some broke ass people in boxing. Okay.
There is. Like, that's why I don't smoke weed. I'm sorry, because I find myself with broke people.
Somebody tagged me on Instagram. There was 25 people, 3 TVs in one living room. That's insane, man. Look, I'm not doing that. My house is not a circus. I get it, man. Listen, I've been to Robert Ortiz's fight party, and that was dope because there was a fight party. But I don't know. That's a little excessive. Anyway, let's get back out to these streets. 209, man. I feel so bad. I hate when guys can't get it together. Remember, if you're a first-time caller, we got that intro for you. And if you want to eat some crow tonight, be my guest. We're serving it up because guess what? We have a lot to crow to eat. Mauricio Herrera, but we're not going to eat any today. Tradition is tradition. Sunday is crow day. Sunday is crow day. But, Mauricio Herrera, man, he let us all down.
I did have Khan commentators. I did have Khan. But go ahead.
812, talk to us. What was your reaction to this knockout?
Yo, what's up, Ness? This is Joe from Indiana.
Joe, what's going on?
My initial reaction is that's what Thurman's gonna do to Porter, man. Yeah, that was my initial reaction. Like, man, but man, honestly, I like what Canelo did after the fight, man. Just showing that he really was concerned with Khan, man. Like that really stood out to me too because I thought he was done, dude. Like his eyes was open. I was like, oh man, this dude's about to. He was dead, bro.
Yeah, that was equivalent to Pacquiao almost.
Yeah, that was a scary sight.
Now, did you like what Khan and Virgil Hunter did after the fight? Like, yo, Khan set the precedent. Shouldn't.
Actually, he said Khan set the tone. Stop hijacking calls, man. You ain't even drunk. I thought you said you was tired.
Yeah, I do have to go to sleep, but I'm
hijacking. We want to get their reaction and get up out of here. We want to go to bed.
True. All right, I'll mute and I'll go walk away.
No, Enrique, don't walk away. I'm just saying, when the call is over, then
I wanted to engage, man. I want to get friendly, but go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm ruining the party then.
Go ahead, caller.
Did, man. I felt like Canelo showed the sincerity and generosity and told him, checked on him and stuff. And they knew what they was getting into when they signed up for the fight. You know, don't go back and start making it seem like we all knew Canelo was a bigger dude, but I just felt like it was poor sportsmanship at the end, and then trying to hype that fight up. The fight it'll happen, man, but it ain't gonna happen soon. But I didn't really care what Virgil did. But man, I don't know, man. Khan, I'm worried about the dude, man. I mean, he is an exciting fighter though, Ness. I gotta give it to him. All his fights are very exciting. He brings it, man. And he was winning. Like I thought this dude was gonna pull it off. I was like, man, can he? I was just worried that so he was gonna get fatigued towards the later rounds, and sure enough, man, he got caught. But I know you got to get some other calls, Ness. I got to get up to work in the morning, man. But hey, that's what Thurman's gonna do to Porter, man. Mark my words.
Yeah, I hear you, man. We shall see. We shall see.
Hey,
oh, come again? I'm sorry.
No, I said thanks for the show, man.
Oh,
I'm dope for y'all, man. Y'all be good.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you for listening, Enrique.
Yes. I just feel one way right now, man. I am a Khan fan. And the people that feel like Khan should have won 12, I said he should have won 12. He looked really good through 4. Yeah, pick up the next caller, man. Let's see what they have to say, what their reactions are.
All right, well, let's go back out to the streets. We're gonna go to 5:30. 5:30 talk. 5:30 talk to us. You're live on the Boxing Voice. Who's this?
That sounds like a.
Hey fellas, how's the night going? Cali.
Good.
Cali Crown Holder, what's going on, brother? Actually, we're having a great night. Doing magnificent numbers on this live show. So we want to hear your reaction. What did you think when you seen that right hand land?
I bet, yeah. I was impressed with Khan for the first couple rounds, but then like by the 4th and 5th round, you could see Khan was slowing down. Those body punches were starting to take a toll. And I remember thinking to myself in the 5th round, like, he's not going to be able to go much longer. And then when he got caught with that punch, it was lights out. You know, that's kind of what I thought when the fight was announced. Khan was going to be able to stick around for a little bit with the hand speed. But, you know, they say all the time that they try and argue that Khan's got that jaw, but it's glass.
It is glass. It was lights out.
I mean, and I agree with what somebody said earlier. It reminded me of the Pacquiao knockout.
Me too.
Pacquiao's eyes were closed, man. Khan's were open, just looking at the ceiling, unconscious. That was kind of scary for a second.
It was scary for a second. It was the same way that Kirkland looked.
Yeah, exactly.
If you rewind the tape.
Exactly. And I really think Virgil Hunter, like, I think he's really got a thing against Canelo. Because, I mean, I remember after the James Kirkland knockout, he had some comments about how the only reason why he beat Angulo was because Angulo was, like, half dead. But you got to give Canelo credit. That kid's got some stones on him. You know, I don't really think he is afraid of anybody.
You're not going to give Khan credit?
I mean, you got to give Khan credit for stepping up. But I'm just talking about the way that he was talking about. I think he really wants to fight Triple G. I just don't think his people are going to let him fight.
I know this is a reaction fight. Do you think Triple G has the speed that Khan has? I believe. I might be wrong. Do you believe that the speed will kill Khan? I mean, will kill Canelo?
I don't know if Triple G's got the speed, but I think he's got the boxing technique. And, I mean, he's going to be able to give Canelo more than he wants, I think.
Hey, remember to call us back tomorrow because we got to feed you with something. But anyway, next caller.
Some other callers, brother, because we do have a jam-packed show, and we want to get to everybody, obviously. Remember that Sunday is Crow Day, so you could call back. You could come back to the same channel at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for our normal Sunday night show. Today is just an immediate reaction show because we want to get your thoughts on this devastating knockout. Now that we know that Khan's okay, we want to find out your reactions, just a little bit on Virgil Hunter, a little bit on Canelo himself. I mean, the interpreter, I got to go back and watch it a second time because normally these interpreters get it wrong. But I believe the interpreter said in English, so I got to make sure that Canelo cursed because the interpreter cursed.
He didn't curse.
So I want to see if Canelo himself cursed, because if Canelo, look, what did we ask for? We said we want Triple G to get in that ring and
he did
that belt.
He did
the belt, but he did at least get in the ring, and he
smiled.
picked some feathers up. all right? And you can't disrespect a Mexican like that. Not in front of 16,000 Mexicans in the brand new T-Mobile Arena. You just can't do it.
In Vegas.
And I think we have a fight on our hands now, ladies and gentlemen, all because of what Triple G did. But that's what boxing is about. People talk about, oh, it's WCW. No. This is boxing. It's supposed to be entertaining. This is what we need. We need a bad guy. And Triple G is a good bad guy because you love him. But look, he still got in that ring disrespectfully. Like, you ain't fighting, my friend. What you doing there? But you know what he said.
Just tell your parents that's hi.
Give me my belt. Let's get to these streets.
All the belts.
Hey, there's 1,195 watching right now. This is the Boys in the Hood Ricky moment.
1,223 now.
All right, well, you advance for me.
Let me get to this caller, buddy. 757, you're live. Who's this? Where you calling from? Talk to us. Late night.
Yeah, this is Antonio from VA, man.
Damn, Antonio, I miss you, baby. It's been so long. What's going on?
Ricky!
I'm still... Nah, man, I'm still listening, obviously. But, man, it was a good fight, man. I had my friends come over to the house. I ordered it. I couldn't find it nowhere. I mean, I went to Hooters, went to Buffalo Wild Wings. They were like, nah, we ain't got the fight. So we came back to my place. I ordered it. I cut down to $70. I was like, God, see. But anyway, I told my friends, I said, man, look, I don't think it's going to go past 4 rounds. I've seen Khan enough. He can't keep guys off him. He can say he as good as Floyd and Laura on their feet, but he don't do the little things to keep guys off him to make them think he's going to throw a shot and then move out the way. He did it for the first 2 rounds. He did good. He surprised me. On my scorecard, I gave him the first 3 rounds. But once his speed went from like 100 to like 92 and Canelo could time him better, I mean, Canelo was outboxing him. I gave Canelo the 4th round. I gave Canelo the 5th round. And in the 6th round, he was doing the same thing. Khan was clearly slowing down from the body shot, from just getting countered. And then, you know, he set it up. He threw the feint to the body. Khan dropped both hands to block. He was doing that a lot. Like Canelo throwing long shots to the body, and Khan kind of throw both hands down and move out the way. But this time it was close. Canelo threw the feint to the body. He put both hands down to block it, and Canelo
did feint.
Up the power shot, obviously the right hand over the top. And he got him out of there. I mean,
was it now? Now I don't mean to interrupt you. Real short, real quick. Was it the weight factor that caused that kind of knockout?
This is what I say. You can say it was.
I'm a hater, so answer me.
That was a clean right hand. I mean, you can say it was the weight, but anybody who get hit clean right like that, a clean power right hand shot could go out. He got knocked out. He got knocked down by Danny, and that wasn't as clean as Danny. I don't think it's the weight.
But he didn't knock down. He didn't knock out one shot. Knockout, lights out. Knockout with Danny. He got back up and fought and wobbled, lost his legs. Here it was lights out. Ricky, that was the moment.
When he fought Prescott, it was damn near lights out. He couldn't get out. He couldn't get up out that corner.
But we have other reasons to blame that. But it's not the glass jaw.
But
can you call in tomorrow? Next caller. Thank you for calling. We love you very much. This was the Ricky moment.
Enrique, fall back, yo.
Enrique been drinking, man.
Enrique obviously been drinking. Damn, how you gonna just Antonio, finish up.
My fault. Damn.
I mean, like I said, if you watch Khan, his speed drops down after 4 rounds. Canelo, whether it went 3 more rounds or 4 more rounds, Canelo was gonna start to destroy him because Canelo's a better boxer once the speed kind of evens out. He's just a counterpuncher. It was a good fight though, man, but I was definitely shocked like everybody when he failed. My heart was like, oh damn.
Yes.
So he was doing better than I thought. I told my friends he was gonna get knocked out in 4. He was doing good before the knockout, but he definitely was starting to lose a boxing match. It wasn't just the power. He was losing a boxing match. Give Canelo some credit. He was slipping, and he was countering, and he went to the body. That's one thing. If he fought Floyd again, I told my friends, if he fought Floyd again, one thing he do better, he goes to the body. Even against Laura, he couldn't catch Laura, but he was definitely trying to get to the body. And if Floyd will stand in front of him, he will hit Floyd's body a lot more.
Wait. Can I say something, Ness? Can I say something? He's saying that Floyd may get KO. Is that what he's saying?
I don't know. Ask him. Is that what you saying,
Nah, I ain't saying
Antonio?
I ain't saying Floyd may get KO, but I think if he fought Floyd, I would favor him because Floyd 39. He ain't as good as he was when he was 36. Unlike some people, I see Floyd slowing down a lot when he fights. He ain't the same Floyd now when he was 36. I would favor Canelo.
Oh, come on. He's still the best fighter in the world.
Well,
hey, Antonio, well, thank you for calling in all the way from VA. We obviously appreciate you staying up late with us. We're going to get back to the streets and get some more callers here.
Floyd not the same at
Remember, that
36
number
and 39.
is 646-478-3068. Press 1 if you want to get it off your chest. Let us know what you thought of the fight, what you thought of the knockout. Once again, the number is 646-478-3068. And remember to hit that thumbs up button. You know, thumbs up for the late show. If you like that we're here late night with you, in the East Coast is going on 1 in the morning. So
exactly. And we freestyling off the top, fresh off the fight. And I fuck up, and I'm sorry. And, you know, Glenn Tapia said the bad word. I say the bad word. Fuck that.
Yo, Glenn Tapia. Oh, my God. That's for tomorrow, but damn.
Yeah. Save it.
901. Talk to us. Where you calling from? Who's this?
What's up, Ken, folks? You know what it is from Memphis.
Memphis, Tennessee. Talk to us, brother.
Man, shit, that shit was off the chain, dog. But for casual fans, I don't know what the hell he talking about. Triple G fast. Triple G slow as fuck. He's not fast at all.
Nah.
What fight you been looking at, player?
Nah, but you know what? I think Triple G is fast. Did you look? And we saving this for tomorrow. Lemieux looked extremely fast and hard. Triple G beat that man.
Oh my God! Look! I gotta interrupt, and I know I'm the man that always says don't interrupt, don't cut off, but this is just for disclaimers only, because there's so many people watching, so there must be some new people here, and I don't want. Enrique is a casual fan, okay? Because Lemieux did look fast, but Tapia isn't Triple G. So
He's not. So that means Khan is not the major opponent for Canelo. So let's not get carried away. Canelo Triple G is the fight for the future, and that's all I have to say. So let's not.
That's
exactly.
the best thing you said all night.
Yeah,
we all knew that.
We know that.
No, you don't know that because you came at me like, yo, Cash, you don't know what he's talking about.
Okay, but you was talking. No, you were just saying how fast Triple G's not fast, dog.
To my eyes, Triple G look fast. In your eyes, Canelo looked like a vicious knockout artist. Yes or no?
No, Canelo ain't got shit either. He just because Khan got a fucking glad chin. That's about it. But I want to see him fight a full-fledged middleweight.
Hey,
don't give me
Kinfolk.
shit. He brought this man up for
Hey, he might get Lemieux Stevens next.
Wait a minute, Kinfolk. Wait a minute. I mean, are we really gonna say that he doesn't have a chin? He took like 5 or 6 clean lead.
Canelo started to land in the mid rounds. He landed some nice combos, and Khan took him.
Buddy, you didn't even let me say what he landed. I mean, he landed some clean lead left hooks is all I wanted to finish saying. And Khan took those.
Yeah, he did.
And Khan took those, you know?
He took them, but it was a matter of shot. But you got to look at it. With that weight, how many could he take? And you saw the end result. He took about 5 or 6. But then when they got to him, you saw what happened to him. He got his ass fucked off. But a full-fledged middleweight that I
with
would
speed.
Them taking more punches because they were full-fledged middleweight. You forgot that guy was up from 140 up to 160. I mean, with a fake-ass 155 weight fucking shit is unreal. But now, I wish now that Triple G need to get his ass in there and we got to go with it. You just got to go. Ain't no more running, ain't no more hiding. And I heard him when he said, he cursed. He said, we don't fuck around. Mexicans don't fuck around this sport and all this shit.
Yeah.
Make it happen. I mean, the fighter makes the fight. No, I understand that the promoters do what they do, but if the fighter really wants the fight, he can demand that shit and make the fight happen. Case closed.
Well,
You're right.
That's a great call, brother. Let's get to some other callers here. We got a lot. Enrique, sound like you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I just want to give my first reaction again, my immediate reaction for Amir Khan versus Canelo Alvarez. I'm sorry. That's how I felt. I really, really wanted Khan to go 12 rounds. Jesus, Allah.
All right.
Thank you.
310. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Yes, Rob from LA.
Rob, talk to us, brother.
Yeah.
Rob, are you a first-time caller?
Khan. I'm a Canelo fan, but man, that's some bitch ass shit fighting Khan, man. I mean, we all knew what was gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. Khan had to get lucky for 12 rounds. Canelo only had to get lucky once. So let's see if he mans up and fights Triple G. I doubt it, but you never know.
Let me ask you.
That's all I got.
I'll let you talk.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for calling in.
Isn't it likely that Canelo gets either Lemieux or Stevens next, that they both had big wins on his undercard?
You know,
No,
the saddest
Stevens-
part about that statement is that it's likely true, and Lemieux would be the best candidate in my. I mean, either one really, because there still would be a what do you call it?
Mutual opponent.
Exactly, a mutual opponent with Triple G. So we can have some sort of gauge or barometer. What do you think, Enrique?
I would say more like Lemieux. Lemieux looked really good for the casual fans because Triple G beat Lemieux. All the casual fans like, damn, Canelo can't beat that. Let's gauge that. That's how I feel about it.
All right, 817. You're live on the Boxing Voice. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
This is Big Jones from Texas.
Big Jones from Texas. What's up, brother?
Texas.
Yeah, man. My initial reaction was that's why they make weight classes. I thought it was a decent fight. It's just one of those situations where, like the caller said before, Khan had to fight 12 rounds and not make a mistake, and Canelo could sit there and eat shots because he ate a couple, but they didn't affect him at all.
Wait, can I just say something? I like you. I like you. I'm a hater. I like you. You said Canelo could take punches or Khan could take the punches?
Khan could take the. I mean, Canelo could take the punches.
From Khan.
Khan landed some decent. Khan landed some decent punches, but when you're going against a bigger guy who's strong like that, Canelo wasn't affected, and he could stand there and take him. On the other side, I was rooting for Khan, but I just knew like just one shot. Me and my boy, we were just talking. We were just like, all it takes is one, even when he was doing good, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's the saddest part.
The thing is, I'm not even a Khan fan, but it's something about those 24/7s, man. I just watched it like the other day, and I was like, I'm rooting for Khan. I know what's gonna happen. I know all of this. I know boxing, but I'm rooting for Khan, and I wanted to with all my heart, but I knew, especially when he started laying to the body, I was just like, you got to be perfect, and now you're getting your win taken out of your sails. And then he dropped his hands, and that was it. That was all she wrote. And that was scary. I agree with the other callers. That was very scary because how stiff he was as well. Like his eyes, but then how stiff he was.
Man, his head bounced off that canvas like a basketball.
The way he dropped was very similar to when he dropped first Garcia in that left hook. Just like his way his arms flailed, it was very similar. But he stayed down, man. That was scary.
I think it was worse. Just like Ness said, his head bouncing off. And that's one of those things where it's like, man, it didn't do anything for me like the fight, because like when he got knocked out, it was like, yeah, this is a crazy knockout. But it was just like, that's why they make weight classes. Like this type of stuff can happen when there's a mismatch inside like that. But Canelo did what he's supposed to do to a guy that's smaller and to a guy that gets in the ring with him. So more power to him. But I think if he did that to a DeGale, or he did that to, someone, if he even did that to Lemieux, I would be like, wow, okay. But
Triple G did that.
Khan didn't really do much for me.
All right, Big Jones, thanks for calling in, brother.
And I think this is the first time I'm going into a fight being the underdog.
925, you're live on the Boxing Voice. Who's this? Where you calling from? 925. Just listening? No problemo. 407, you're live on the Boxing Voice. Who's this? Where you calling from?
It's Boxing MD.
Boxing MD, what's going on, brother?
Here you go. Listen, people are listening.
So Luzzy, you actually would think that Floyd Mayweather with legitimate drug testing would beat Triple G?
I'm not talking about that. This isn't the Floyd Mayweather Triple G show.
Exactly, because you can't say that he's the best fighter in the world at 39. That's all I'm saying. Anyways.
I love Luzzy's maturity. Salute. Salute, Luzzy.
Like, you come on here talking about Canelo versus Triple G, bro, or Floyd versus Triple G. Like, come on, bro.
You cannot bait him.
Can't bait me, bro. I'm not getting into that.
Did you think
you talk about drug testing? Like, come on, man.
Tonight. I mean, it's too late in the night for that. I feel you. But anyways,
so what was your initial reaction to that fight?
The card was that Khan was not winning. Khan was not winning that fight before he got knocked out. Khan won 2 rounds in the beginning.
I agree.
He didn't hurt Canelo at all.
You were using what's the guy's name? You were using Howard Letterman's card. Stop it. Use your own card.
But my card, my eyes. I mean, so the only round in dispute is the 3rd round, right? The 3rd round. So everybody here is saying that.
I gave the 3rd to Khan. I didn't care about.
I gave straight 3 to Khan.
I gave the first 2 to Khan and the last 3 to Canelo.
But Enrique, you wanted Khan to win, so your eyes saw that Khan won the round.
I saw that Khan was much more active than Canelo round 1 through 3.
Yo, you're just like everybody, a lot of people, man. His hands are so fast, they're mesmerizing. They don't land that clean, man. His punches.
Canelo had a red face. What are you talking about? 1 through 3, something landed, a lot landed. But go ahead, speak it up.
A little tap on his head. You like? I mean, clearly Canelo had the proper game plan. He walked in there, he saw the speed,
he adjusted.
Did body work. If you notice, underneath Khan's left arm, he had big bruises, which was from the body work accumulation. It wasn't a lucky punch. Khan's speed was slowing down. I mean, this was a masterclass performance by Canelo.
But Khan is a 147-pound fighter.
Yeah, but Enrique, you knew that. Hold on a minute. Hold on,
what
MD.
I expected. He did exactly what I expected.
Yeah. And Enrique, you knew what Khan was going into this fight. Now, why are you using it as an excuse?
No. Why are we using that Canelo is some major? He had a major opponent in front of him and praising him.
But who is we? Is Boxing MD doing that? Because you're prolonging. It's a lot of people behind Boxing MD.
All right, let them speak. I'll keep my opinion.
Okay. I mean, Enrique, he did exactly what he had to do to look good, and he had a highlight reel knockout, right? I will say one more thing, and I'll get more into it tomorrow, and then I'll let you guys go. To say that Triple G beats Canelo makes sense, but again, that's the best fighter on earth, so it doesn't fucking matter. Like, we get it. And Canelo cannot fucking duck Triple G because he has to drop that belt, and he's going to look like a clown. And everybody here needs to not be like, oh, well, he's going to fight like David Lemieux. I mean, the fact that David Lemieux looked really nice against Glenn Tapia, he didn't win 1 second versus Triple G. So at the end of the night, Triple G still looks like the best fighter on earth, and everybody knows it. It's just going to take everybody time to realize that. Have a good night, Nestor.
Damn, I can't get a good night. Fuck you too.
MD's like second cousins with Triple G, yo. Like,
yeah, you can't be like, yo, good night, Enrique, Nesta, and the Boxing Voice.
Because he killed both Enrique and Luzzy. No good nights for you guys.
Nah.
You're bad guys. 631. You're live on the Boxing Voice. Late night. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Second time caller. Can you hear me?
We hear you. Second time caller. Where you calling from?
Yeah, Long Island. My name's Orlando.
So
I gotta address some of these callers that's calling in.
Thank you. I'm with you.
The knockout really wasn't the chin. It was just horrible defense. Like, Canelo's knocking out 90% of the boxers in or around 155 with that punch.
I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't think he's knocking at 155. He ain't knocking Laura out with that punch. He didn't knock. He did drop. He did drop Trout.
He's knocking out majority of the people like in or around 155 with that punch. That was crazy. I heard some dude called in. If Floyd fought Canelo again, that would be the same result. it would be the same thing. I don't really think Canelo. I think Canelo's the best right now, but I think Floyd's on a completely different level. And Boxing MD just called, and Andre was the best fight out, not Triple G.
I just texted MD. I said, did Andre Ward and Rigo die?
Yeah, that's not even. I feel like the disrespect to Andre Ward at this point is getting out of control. It's crazy. But,
well, all right, brother. Listen,
that's my call. Canelo.
We got to keep it on the Canelo here.
That's good.
All right, man.
Mexicanos al grito de guerra, el acero a prestar y el bridón.
I'm still crying over Cotto's destruction. Sorry.
512, you're live. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Hey, it's Damien.
Damien, where you calling from, brother?
Austin, Texas.
First time caller?
Hey, guys. I was just going to mention first that Casual sounds like a little hater, man.
I'm a hater, but, you know, I just gave you the Mexican anthem.
Bro, he says that Canelo should get no credit. He said it's a bad pay-per-view. He said so it was about the weight. I mean...
I sound like Triple G, right? I also sound like Virgil Hunter and Khan, right?
Yeah.
All right, so speak. I'm quiet.
Anyway, I feel like Alvarez would probably knock out Lemieux the same way. I think Lemieux has a pretty shaky chin, but anyway, on to the main event. I think it was a good fight, but stylistically, I knew that Khan would win some rounds. I mean, anyone that thought that Khan was a pushover was kidding themselves. He has a bad chin, but I'd never seen Khan get outboxed other than when he was in the amateurs. But yeah, I was worried when I saw Khan go down. It looked scary because it is dangerous being a smaller guy moving up in weight and to get knocked out like that by a bigger guy. It is dangerous. I mean, we saw someone already go into a coma. I mean, anyway, I was just worried for Khan. That's all I have to say. Casual fans just salty, just like Virgil Hunter. But anyway, good night, guys.
I watch boxing. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What about Virgil Hunter?
In, brother.
He's going after Canelo in the post fight. That was odd. It's funny, but odd.
It was fun.
That
was fun.
It was fun. It was because. But did you see how many people booed him, Casual?
I mean, that was a Canelo crowd. Vegas
him.
is majority Mexican, so
it's just ironic.
Whatever nationality you are, and you go in
and
there.
Obviously, Andre Ward, Triple G.
Let me get to some callers, Luzzy, because you got a weak one. 916, you're live. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Can you hear me?
Actually, hold on, 916. Hold on. Man, I keep forgetting about these Skype callers. Jesus. Johnny Raga, talk to me.
Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear. 916.
What's up, man?
Don't hang up, 916. It's just that, we got a bunch of international callers, and they're on Skype. It's another machine. So I'm getting to you. Do not hang up. Go, Johnny Raga.
Yeah, man. It's pretty much predictable, this stuff. I remember one of you was saying that it's a better fight than,
Hey, where you calling from first and foremost? Everybody has to check in because this is late night.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock in Amsterdam, man. 7 in the morning.
Damn.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, I've stayed up, so it's all good, man.
You see, that's why it's important to say where you're calling from. Jesus, I salute you, TBV loyal for real.
Exactly. It's 1:13 a.m.
It's 7:14 here in the morning.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna go sleep soon, but yeah, I just want to say it's predictable, the stuff like this. I don't know why people. I remember that's the first time I called when we did the show. Like when Khan and Canelo got announced. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that's the first time I called, and I was like, yeah, it's a good fight, but it's predictable. Khan's getting knocked out, and it happened. But it's all good, though. Khan at least showed some balls, made some good money, and hopefully this guy fights Triple D now, man, because Triple D was on him. He came to the ring, and then he said, I called him to the ring. I don't think he called him to the ring. I think Triple D just wanted to come there.
I'm just happy he actually went to the ring. But listen, Johnny's jam-packed show. Got to get to some other callers, man. Thank you for calling in. As always,
worries, man.
7 a.m. again. I love you. Listen, I love you. Jesus, 7 a.m. guys. Wow. 916. We're back at you. See, I love you too.
Can you hear me?
Of course we do.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Who's this? Where you calling from?
This is Ruger from Cali.
Ruger from Cali. What's going on, Ruger? Oh, first time caller. Well, let's give you that intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut.
Ruger from Cali. I seen the fight. Most of the callers, they don't really know what they're talking about because the effect of the punch wasn't from the weight. It was just from Khan's horrible offense. It wasn't even his defense. The whole night, Canelo was slipping the jab all night. He just couldn't land a punch after. And Khan, he was stepping back before he circled. So when he finally circled after Canelo slipped the punch, he was able to land that right hand. And that's what dropped him. It wasn't the bad defense. It was just bad offense. Virgil should have told him he needs to lead with something else other than that jab. And Canelo timed it perfectly and just put him to sleep. It was a horrible mismatch. I think the fight just showed the sanctioning bodies aren't doing their job, and I'm glad it happened. And that's all I got to say.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in. We're going to go back to Skype over in Cali. Steven, talk to us.
Yo, hey, what's up? All right, guys. So I got to come out right out the gates. I gotta come correct. I picked Khan. I messed up. I shouldn't have picked Khan. Once Canelo landed that right hand, it was over. Oh, come on, man. Don't give me that. I'm about to call back tomorrow to get my crow. You got to give me that, too.
Is that a show?
Yes, this is the show.
All right. Anyway, I love the way that
Bad connection.
Stop moving with that phone Skype. Is that phone Skype or computer Skype over there? Oh my God.
You gotta press pause. Press pause.
Yo, he sounds like he's part of some sort of Tron movie. There.
He sounds like he's trying to swim, but he's like in the water,
like
out the
an
water.
electric guitar playing real quick.
It's like in the water, out the water. In the water, out the water.
Where'd we leave off on these numbers here? 813. Did we get to you? 813.
Hey, fellas, man. Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, no, Randall. We got you. Hold on, because we got a lot. 908, you're up. Who's this?
What's good? It's Amir. You already know, fellas.
Amir, what up, Amir?
I can't believe you. Yo, you guys make me so happy. I can't believe you're up at this time with us. What's going on, brother?
He just saw the fight fresh. First reaction.
Bro, it's the shooters.
My shooters. I love it. Go talk.
Now, where Mario at? Mario, the main one, should be getting his ass kicked.
He's MIA.
Well, no. Look, Mario was intelligent and did not pick Khan.
That's
Remember,
true.
all the Khan talk before Khan actually had a real fight. Once he got a real fight, Mario gracefully bowed out and picked Canelo, his brethren.
He's smart.
That makes sense.
Man.
That makes sense.
I was sitting here watching that fight, and I'm like, yo, Khan is looking good. I'm sitting here talking. I'm like, yo, Floyd should have fought Khan. And then that right hand landed, and I said, man, Canelo and Triple G need to fight.
Exactly.
That was my straight reaction.
And that was also your prediction that it would be a knockout. Yes or no?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, because he did the same. He did what he did against Lara, but better. He went to the body. He said, I'm not worrying about headhunting. I'm going to go to the body. And you notice when Khan got knocked down, you could see the bruises on his ribs from all them damn body shots he was taking.
Damn.
Real talk. I mean, listen, yo. Throw him in the ring with Triple G, and we got to see what it do, man. You know,
That's all you want to see. Triple G, Canelo.
All right, you already know, man.
You the man. Peace.
Join us every Thursday and Sunday, live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
You know the number.
443, you're live on the Boxing Voice. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Yeah, man, this is C, man. King Gaffy Joe on Twitter calling from
Glen Burnie, Maryland, right outside of Baltimore. What's up? What's up?
What's going on?
What's up?
Ain't too much, man. The card was alright, I guess. Stevenson did his thing. Mauricio looked like he got like 5 years old in one fight. Khan.
Yeah, let's stick to Khan.
Start chasing Kel now. I mean, he lost. It was a horrible loss. It was ugly. But it was on a big stage. Might as well take advantage of it. I think that's the biggest fight that he can get immediately out there. So he should do his Khan shit, start talking crazy, call Kel out, and hurry up and try to erase this from the memory because, for real, like, he can't take no more losses. So he got to, like, kind of have the mindset that he's trying to cash out right now because, man.
Wait, can I hold
like
on? Who can't take more losses? Khan?
Khan.
Not like this.
I mean,
I agree.
You mean not like this, like
fighting a heavier guy?
Like losing?
He can't go out there and what I'm saying is he's the type of dude where he has to maximize everything right now. He can't just sit there and fight anybody and take the chance of getting knocked out again because like Kel said, he's delicate around the whiskers. So go get these big fights, high risk, high reward type of thing. He got to keep doing this. I wouldn't take a step down right now.
But remember like Guerrero. What was Guerrero's fight coming back after the Mayweather pay-per-view?
He fought. Who did he fight? Thurman?
His first fight?
He fought Thurman, yeah.
Kamagai.
No, he got Kamagai coming back. So.
Oh yeah.
They're
Japanese.
gonna rebuild Khan because he's just been on the grand stage. This is probably. Look, it was 16,000 and some change in that arena, so maybe the pay-per-view numbers do good. So if those pay-per-view numbers do good, then they continue to build Khan because guess what? You lost to a bigger man, dude. And look at the approach that the trainer's already taken. Look, we dared to be great. We tried. Let the other guys try. So, listen, they'll put Khan at 147, give him a couple of fights, and he'll be back in there in another big fight versus Broner.
Well,
that's not a dangerous fight. They could give him a Broner fight. That's not a dangerous fight.
But I'm telling you, after what Khan did tonight, nobody's gonna be in a rush to fight his ass. That's what I'm saying. He got to kind of be the hunter.
No.
I don't see Broner and nobody taking that chance against him.
No.
Not right now.
Listen. Come on. No way, brother. Because
yo. You called me?
No, brother. He just got knocked out. Why would Broner be afraid of that? Broner's going to think he could do the same. Broner think he has power, and Broner does have power. He's dropping Sean Porter in 12, and he stopped Theo Pan. He stopped Aliver Kurdiev.
I disagree with you, Ness. I think Broner knows the difference in weight class, and that Broner would just think that is a big payday. Meanwhile, Canelo is on Twitter saying thank you to all the here it goes for you guys.
Gracias a toda la gente por el apoyo. Gracias a Dios salimos con la victoria y puro para adelante.
Puro para adelante.
All right, hey 443, you all done?
I'm all done, brother, man. Appreciate the show, Chief.
I appreciate you.
Calling in, and sorry for all the interruptions, man.
Damn.
Post fight, man. We all get a little excited here.
I'm interrupting too much. Let me know.
614, talk to us. You're live on the Boxing Voice. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Okay. Was that 646?
That was 614.
614. Pick your phone up and speak.
Nah, he didn't want to talk. He hung up. He
hung up. All right.
Where were we?
Roll call. Bruno Jasso. It's a roll call. It's busy.
Do some roll call while I get to the next caller.
Yo, nothing for something. Who is the operator panelist, Casual?
Damn. Nothing for something. Shout out to you. He's always around, even though he always has some pretty.
Ron Solo.
631, you're live. Who's this? 631, you're live. Who's this? Where you calling from?
631.
Just listening, no problem. 214, you're live. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Yo, it's Class and Bound. What's up, dude?
Class and Bound, what's going on? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Dallas, Texas, man.
Dallas, Texas. Applaud you.
Talk to us. Talk to us.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's basically what I had said a couple of weeks earlier on the show. I mean, I didn't get to make my pick on Thursday. And, like, you know, first thing I just want to say real quick, respect to Khan. Like, you know, he did the best that he could with what he was given. And, you know, total props to him for, you know, stepping up. But with that being said, I mean, it was just Khan getting timed again. It's just like Khan throwing the same things at the same speed, and eventually someone figures it out. But man, that knockout was nasty. Like I was actually watching it with my dad, and he thought he was impressed by Khan's speed, but then suddenly that punch came, and it was just like, oh my gosh, like is Khan okay? Like is he gonna be able to make it out? And luckily, you know, he's all right now, but. You know, people are sounding a little butthurt because they're like, oh, what? You're supposed to be impressed by Canelo beating Khan, and it's like, okay, it's no different when how is it any less impressive than Golovkin beating Wade in a fight you knew he was going to win, and people want to like hype on that, but it's like both guys do what they're supposed to, but one gets far more credit than the other just because it's cool to hate on the prospect that's, you know, on the top guy. But I mean, we'll get into that more late, like, you know, on the Sunday show about Glenn Tappy and all that. But that's basically all I've got. You good night.
Thank you.
Class and Bound, as always, a class act. Thank you for calling in. I'm gonna have to report some sad news. We do have to end this wonderful.
Wait, Ness.
It is 1:30. Oh, hold on, Enrique. Don't worry. I'm not. It is 1:30 in the morning here, East Coast. So
Spontaneous show.
It is a spontaneous show. Normally we go on.
Join us every Thursday and Sunday live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
So we'll be back tomorrow on Sunday because Sunday is Crow Day, and you know, Crow is gonna be served.
And tomorrow it's a free public. Open to the public show. You can dial the number 646.
Same number, so bookmark it, save it on your phones.
478-3068.
Hit the thumbs up. And if you were thinking of not hitting the thumbs up because it sounded like we were leaving, guess what? We're not. I'm going to switch the gears into overdrive. I'm going to give everyone 15 seconds because there's just too many of you guys. I got kids to put to bed. I got a wife over here. So listen.
I'm counting too.
Too many callers, all right? So we're flipping the switch, 15-second drive-by. When I say your area code, you say your name, where you're from, and your reaction. All right?
Done.
I'm going to say it one more time. 15-second drive-by mode. I'm going to even get the guns out, all right? Because it's not official unless you got an AK-47 out the window. So that being said, 15-second drive-by mode. When I say your area code, you say, don't ask me, do I hear you?
Let it go, Ness. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I hear you. Don't ask me, do I hear you? You say whatever you got to say at that point.
5,
all
4,
right?
3, 2,
So what we're going to do is I'm gonna open up this iPhone, and I'm going to get this stopwatch out because it's you think that 15 seconds isn't a lot because you've never been timed until you're timed, all right?
Ness,
So, what's up, Enrique?
you did like 90 seconds of talking.
Well, because I want them to be clear of what
15 seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
What is about to transpire? You know, because it's just too many. It's too many people, and we got to go to bed. So here we go. All right, we got rid of Class and Bound. He's all done, and we got 908. It's drive-by mode. Go.
Yo, that was me, fellas. You already got to me. I ain't gonna hog it.
Perfect.
That's what I mean.
Perfect. All right. 201. Drive.
Yeah, if this is 201, this is Air Force.
201. The clock's ticking.
Again.
Spit your game. What's your first reaction? Spit it out real quick.
Oh, right. Basically, I had Amir ahead, 3 rounds to 2 by the time of the knockout. All I wanted to say was that the curse wasn't actually something that Canelo said. He said about mamadas that we are not mamadas.
That's like suckers.
And Mexicans aren't pussies. That's it. I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah. Good interpretation. Because I didn't. I didn't interpret it to like motherfuckers and none of that shit.
Well,
but now that you say it, it's clear.
No, I didn't say. The interpreter used that on a.
Yeah, the interpreter used that.
All right. Back to drive-by mode. 15 seconds. I say your area code. You say where you're calling from and your name. Go. 925. It's drive-by.
What up, Nats? This is Mo in Frisco, man. I was actually really hoping Mario was on, man. I had a lot to say to that dude, but I appreciate the show, man. I know it's late over there, man. And my reactions on the fight is, it's what I expected. You know what I mean? When it first got signed, I kind of didn't want it to happen. It was kind of like when he got knocked out, man. I felt real bad for the dude, man. He had no business fighting somebody that big, and he doesn't have a chin. So stop defending it.
Thank you.
All right, brother.
That's it, guys.
Thank you for calling in.
Subscribe to youtube.com/ThaBoxingVoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
407, you're live. Who's this?
Yeah, this is Chris. I'm from Florida, but I'm in Virginia right now. All I gotta say is if Canelo's gonna fight Triple G, enough with the cash weight bullshit. Don't make Triple G drain himself to 155. You know, fight him at 160. You're the middleweight champion. That's all I gotta say. And but that I didn't watch the fight, but that knockout, holy shit.
Without watching the fight.
I mean, he probably got Instagram.
That's true too.
757, you're live. Who's this? Drive by.
What is M Stacks?
Go. M Stacks, you got 15 seconds.
Marcos Maidana and never fight again. He learned from Tim Bradley when Tim Bradley ducked him and fought Pacquiao. He getting his money in running. That's all I gotta say, fellas. I'll call back tomorrow to eat my crow on the other.
Make sure.
Call back, brother. M Stacks. Thanks for calling.
646-478-3068.
That's actually interesting. What if he doesn't fight anymore? That'll be
Who?
Khan, because that's what he's saying. He's saying, look, Canelo got the 2 Mayweather fights, and Marcos Maidana got the 2 Mayweather fights, and he ain't coming back.
But that added up to 18 million.
Well, who knows what that added up to, right? 917, you're live on the Boxer Voice. Who's this? Drive by.
Yo, it's Ken, Bronx. Star Trek, analogies. Khan, like Data, off button. Heart of Worf, Canelo, hit the switch. I don't have anything else to say.
Was that a gunshot?
Thank you, man. Good call. 470. Drive by. Who's this? Where you calling from?
What's good? This your boy Cosby. What's good? Shout out to all the Moors out there. Shout out to Moors. You know what I'm saying? Out there, the Milwaukeeans, everybody, the Moorish Americans. Anyway, Amir Khan, he's weak to me, man. I think he needs to get punished by one of the upcomers that's coming up. I didn't think he deserved a fight with Canelo. And I think he needs to stop calling out Floyd Mayweather. And back to the Triple G guy, I think he's on steroids, and I think he needs to get punished by Pacquiao. I think it'll be a good Pacquiao fight, but him and Mayweather, I don't think it should be a fight. I think Adrian should fight Floyd just because there's a lot of hype in their noise. But for the most part, I tip my hat off to Canelo and all my Mexicans out there. I support them. So I salute to them, yo. It was a good fight. Good knockout,
Just tell your parents, just hi.
All right, well, thanks for calling in. Who we got here? 623, you're live. Who's this? Drive by.
Yo, Alden from Arizona. I had Canelo up 3-2, but it was a circus fight, and hopefully this Triple G fight, no catchweight shit. That's all I got.
Short and sweet. Good call, buddy. 240, drive by. Go.
Hey, it's Juan Marshall.
Juan Marshall, what's up?
Hey, man, what's happening? Hey, I had this fight going either way. The first way was if Canelo can do it by 7, which he did, or if Khan can box more rounds out of the 12, he would get the decision. But Canelo got his in first. He knocked him out in the 6th round. Like I said, he can get it in by 7.
Ness, can I sound like a hater real quick? Yes? Caller, say your name one more time for the listeners.
This is Juan Marshall, baby. This is
Juan Marshall. You did not say it was going to happen within 7. Come on, man. You did not say that.
It was a win-win for me. I said if Khan can go 12 and outbox Canelo, he will win the fight.
Did he outbox him in 4?
But
did he outbox him in 4?
Was outboxing him in 4. That's what you said.
But
You got it.
What I'm saying,
before the knockout,
if Canelo can get it in by 7, he will win the fight, and he got it in by 6.
He got it in by 6. Okay, I agree.
All right, Juan, we got to get to some other callers. Drive-by mode is actually in effect.
Hit the thumbs up.
You're up. Hit that thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube for the late night show.
Yeah, come on, man.
Hey, check this out. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yo.
Hey, check this out, Louis.
Malik, what's up? Hit that thumbs up, man. We got 1% on the thumbs up, man.
Hey, hold on. All right, hold on. Sorry, I got to say this right quick. Yo, Canelo can't go to 160, man. My name's Luis from Phoenix. He can't go to 160. That's a disadvantage for Canelo. Why should Triple G get the advantage? He shouldn't get that. He got to come down.
But on fight night, they're coming in at the same weight class, same weight. How's that a disadvantage? That means that he would look just the way he looked against Khan fighting Triple G. Or am I wrong? Am I seeing something else? Am I seeing the color yellow when the color is red? No? Okay, let's go. Mexicano.
Mexicanos al grito de guerra, el acero a prestar y el bridón.
310, you're up.
Hey, this is Chili Rainbow from Inglewood. Hey, saying, well, the fight went the way I thought it was gonna go. Canelo knocked him out. But I don't know why. For some reason, after that fight, I mean, I like Canelo and I like Golden Boy Promotions. But something, I don't know why he's made me mad. Like, I hope Canelo steps up and fights somebody his size now, man. I don't know why. It's kind of pissed me off, to be honest with you. I don't know, maybe because it looked like he almost killed Khan or something. But hey, props to Khan for stepping up and fighting a good fight. I had Khan winning 3-2. I mean, the first 5 rounds. That's it.
Was Canelo? Can I ask you a question? And first of all, are you from Inglewood, California, or New Jersey?
Inglewood, California.
All right, cool. So did Canelo look like the 19-year-old that beat the 12-year-old, or was it like the 19-year-old that beat the 19-year-old?
Shit. It looked like 19. I don't know, to be honest with you, man.
I'll tell you what it looked like. It looked like that little kid that was beating on Cat Williams.
Timing beats speed, man. Timing beats speed any day of the week. And Canelo timed him perfectly.
Yeah, he did time him. Canelo is a bully.
All right, let him finish up. Go ahead, Callie.
What was I saying? Yeah, but to be honest, I don't know why. I have a feeling Canelo's a little bit holding back, to be honest. It looked like he knew what he wanted. He knew how to take it. He could take Khan's punches, and he was just waiting just to pop him with that hand. Sooner or later, Khan was going to stand there, and he was going to take it.
Well, you know, the thing is, no one said it, and I'm sure they'll say it tomorrow, but that was the right hand that he had been practicing on. There's a sparring footage Instagram clip that went viral of him pulling back, doing that Mayweather counter, which is what he eventually caught Khan with. But listen, man, thanks for calling in, and we're going to get to our last call of the night, it looks like. 661, you're live with the Boxing Voice. Who's this? Where you calling from?
What up, Ness? How are you, man? It's Mark. How you been, buddy?
What up, Casual?
What's going on, Mark? I'm good.
Not much. Just chilling. Hey, I just, obviously, the fight kind of played out the way we thought. I kind of had Khan up a little bit when it happened. But anyways, I think still too much now is going to be put on Canelo to make that fight. I still think he's the attraction. I still think if Triple G wants to fight, then he's got to meet Canelo at a catchweight. I mean, that's just the business of boxing, right? Or now is that gone out the window? And GGG doesn't have to adhere to that, like Floyd or Floyd did for Oscar.
You're just like when Bernard Hopkins fought Oscar De La Hoya. It was at a catchweight, and even though Hopkins was the undisputed middleweight champ, Oscar was the star, and Hopkins had to go to 157, and Oscar knocked him out, or Bernard knocked him out and proved how great he was, and that's what Triple G's got to do. I agree.
You know, it's funny you say that, Luzzy. I don't know if you guys checked out that video we got on the YouTube, but Bernard Hopkins was not – he doesn't have any hair on his tongue.
He was going off.
He doesn't have any hair on his tongue the way us Hispanics like to say, and he definitely said Triple G needs to move up and fight none other than Sergey Kovalev and test himself the way that he did numerous times. Yo, he even cursed in the video that Sean did with him. He was bugging. He was hot, man. It was good.
I don't agree with that, GGG versus Kovalev, but I do agree that Triple G should go down a few pounds to fight Canelo.
Well, I mean, if you look at it Hopkins' way, he went up and fought Pavlik, and he went up and fought a bunch of people, you know?
Well, Hopkins said this in an interview. The catch weight for him and Oscar was at 158, but to prove a point, B-Hop came in at 157 just to prove that he could make that weight. And that's what champs do, man. That's what champs do.
But, Mark, finish up, buddy.
Yeah, no, I understand that, it might not be the best thing to have the lineal title contested at a catchweight, but I just think, he should fall in line with the rest of the guys that came before him. I mean, just
So wait a minute. Let me just get this clear.
The star yourself.
Let me just get this clear. You're saying that Triple G should do a catchweight because guys like Bernard, guys like Floyd, everyone had to do what the superstar asked them to do.
Yeah, I think so. I don't see why it should be any different, or you could fight, the same guys you've been fighting.
But Mark, let me ask you something, Mark. But in this particular circumstance, the title is a middleweight title. I don't understand why would anyone think it is okay for Canelo to ask a middleweight contender who's the mandatory for the title to take a catchweight. Now, if Canelo wasn't, if he didn't have the title and Triple G wanted to fight Canelo for economical purposes, then yeah, I can see that, because yeah, that's gonna be a pay-per-view fight, and you want to fight him, you gotta do what that guy wants. But all he wants is the belt. That's his hashtag now, is give me my belt.
Yeah, but what's the alternative if you don't agree to the catchweight fight for another vacant title?
Well, no, they just give him the belt, and he becomes, then he goes after Jacobs and Saunders.
And that's a good fight.
Yeah, I mean, if I thought there was a chance those fights would happen, then I could see going that route.
Well, I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I've talked to Tom Loeffler on numerous occasions, and my videos are out there. It's not like I have private conversations. They're out there. And he said on numerous occasions he has absolutely no problem with Al Heyman. He's worked with Al Heyman in the past. And remember, they just did Dominic Wade. Which it was a mandatory. It was a mandatory, but my video also states that Loeffler says it was still smooth sailing.
You prefer that he just picks up the title without fighting rather than do the catchweight?
Well, I don't think that we should back any one guy based on a catchweight that another guy doesn't necessarily have to take, because he's fighting for a middleweight title and he is the middleweight contender.
Yeah, and I can understand your side of it. I'm just saying, for fear of the fight not happening, I just think he should adhere to it. I mean, the guys have done it before. I just don't see why he should be any different.
But listen to yourself. You're saying for fear of the fight not happening. Shouldn't the fear come from the guy trying to impose a bogus catchweight? It's bogus.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying the reality of the situation is I don't think the fight happens unless it's at 55.
Well, yeah, I mean, and I believe that you're right. I mean, obviously they have Lemieux and now Stevens. They have options, and we can see that HBO, even though they signed these guys up, and I'm using air quotes for these contracts, none of that. I mean, Hopkins said it in our interview that even the Kovalev Ward fight isn't secure. That's why Triple G should try to fight Kovalev, which means that, this Triple G Canelo fight isn't secure, and you're right. He could obviously go somewhere else. Casual fan is mad at me because I tell him not to do this. I'm sorry, Casual fan. This one you're supposed to interrupt me and tell me, Ness.
Yeah, I was just about to say, tomorrow night there's a big show. 646-478-3068 is the number. You can be part of the show. The show is open to the public, and it's free. And Canelo would like to tell you.
Long distance is all blocked. Either he's long distance and he's gonna prank call us, or something.
Here's Canelo. Let's listen to Canelo.
Block caller. Who's this?
Gracias a toda la gente por el apoyo. Gracias a Dios salimos con la victoria. Puro pa adelante.
Puro pa adelante.
Who is it?
Yo, this is Wink.
Wink, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, man? This is my first time calling in from Houston. Yo, man, hey, I want to say that the punch that he caught, he really didn't see in the end. Because if you really look at him closely, when he was coming up, his eyes were closed, and he dropped his guard. And it was more of a flash punch knocked down from the right hand than anything.
Right.
I do commend him on taking the fight.
Me too.
And he was winning four of the rounds easy.
I'm just like you, Wink.
Stopped circling. He stopped doing the things he needed to do to keep winning the fight. But it is what it is, man. Canelo, we all knew he was gonna win, and that what was supposed to happen. Because if it would have went 12, he'd be ridiculed like fuck.
But Wink, you didn't feel that was gonna happen. You thought that Conor was gonna go 12.
No, I never said that.
Oh, I said that.
12 with triple. Oh yeah, no, I understand that. But if Khan would have went 12 with Canelo tonight, he would be, man. Canelo would be getting his ass handed to him by the media and fans.
I agree. Wink, man, thanks for staying up late with us. And tomorrow is Sunday, which is Crow Day. 646-478-3068 is the number. Save it on your phone. Put it.
And we only have 5 minutes left.
Yeah, 5 minutes left.
Do we?
No, we have time, but we're out though. You know, we gotta sleep.
Is Pepsi giving us more time?
Pepsi.
Pepsi. Heineken.
They got it.
They got that.
Yeah, we picked up that.
Who's giving us more time?
Hey man, if you enjoyed the show, please
thumbs up. Come on, man.
Share it. Get the word out there, and definitely hit that donate button. Your contributions obviously help us bring better content. We're gonna obviously say good night.